As Srihari.
Hey, sir.
Okay. So how are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. So I'll quickly introduce you and then we will get on to the discussion.
Yeah.
Guys, we
Okay.
have
I see
here with
the.
me today Srihari, who has recently enrolled in our course called the Online Freelancing Blueprint. And I understand that he has already picked up 2 projects online within the first 2 weeks of his journey as a freelancer on the internet. So congrats, Srihari.
Thank you very much, sir. I keep saying this again and again, but it would not have been possible without your guidance. So thank you very
Okay.
much again.
Yeah, welcome. My pleasure. So again, congratulations on picking up the 2 projects within 2 weeks time. How do you feel now after having back 2 projects within such a short period of time?
Um, it was a great sense of accomplishment.
Okay.
I feel that I have achieved something which I had actually not dreamt of because I was not aware of anything of that this sort.
Mm,
Never imagined that I would get such opportunities,
okay.
especially within a short span of time, and
Mm,
especially in this situation because outside we know the global situation is terrible, especially regarding the job market.
correct.
So I feel very fortunate and I feel a great sense of accomplishment by getting these opportunities.
Good to know that. So before you enroll in this course, were you aware of any online freelancing opportunities?
I had heard about this term here and there, but I had never ventured into it. So to answer your question, no, I was not aware of online freelancing, how to go about it till
Okay.
I enrolled in your course.
Okay. Okay. So before you enroll in the course, you attended a free intro webinar which I conducted to help the participants understand the various options available on the kind of projects available, websites available. And then I also explained how to go about getting into this industry, the requirements. And I am aware that you attended that free intro webinar before enrolling in the course. So what were your thoughts when you attended that free intro webinar?
Um, After attending that free webinar, I was highly motivated and inspired
Okay.
because the situation, my personal situation was a little shaky at that time.
Mm,
I had tremendous experience working in different corporates,
mm,
but all of a sudden, it looked like everything could come crashing
right.
because day in and day out, especially in this situation, we are reading articles about people being laid off or the threat of losing their jobs.
Mm,
And at this time, there was a lot of free time. And we all know when we have free time, there is a saying in English which says, idle mind is devil's workshop.
correct.
Um, so I was worried about the future,
Mm,
and I was feeling that what if all the doors might get shut for me?
okay.
And while I attended the free webinar, I saw this as a silver lining for me,
Mm,
where I thought I could showcase all my strengths and find opportunities about what I'm passionate about. So that's
okay.
how I felt when I attended the free webinar.
Okay. So once you attended the webinar, the free webinar before you joined the course, what made you decide to enroll for this course?
Like I said, I had great accomplishment when I was working in the corporate sector,
Mm,
and then I moved on to offline soft skills training.
okay.
Um, till March of 2020, everything was going on fine, but even with this experience, I started asking, what's next for me?
Okay.
What if there is nothing tomorrow?
Mm, mm,
What if I don't have a platform where I can showcase all my strengths and expertise?
mm.
So these thoughts made me to get into the free webinar. These are the thoughts that interested me or inspired me to attend your free webinar.
Okay. And then you decided to enroll in the course.
Yes, eventually I ended up enrolled in the course also.
Mm, mm, mm. So after you enroll in the course, you watched the video tutorials, I guess, as to how to go about identifying the projects, getting into applying for projects, etc. What are the three things that you learned in the course which helped you get the projects within such a short period of time?
To be honest, sir, just three things is a very small number. I
Okay.
could go on up to 10, but
Okay.
yeah, let's keep it short. The main three things that helped me a lot in getting the opportunities were, firstly, the access to the videos that you have created.
Mm,
The videos that you have created are fantastic, guiding
mm.
whoever looks at the video step
Thank you.
by step how
Okay.
to enroll or how to register themselves on the
Mm,
online freelancing portals.
mm, mm,
That is number one.
mm.
The second thing are the bonus winning proposals that you gave.
Right.
In fact, the bonus winning proposals, I would say it is a godsend for me,
Okay.
because I exactly followed. If I don't mind saying I stole the structure that you used to win the proposals,
Yeah.
and copy the same structure. The
Mm,
content
mm,
was different because each
mm.
job, as you know, is different.
Obviously. Obviously.
So the structure that you have followed,
Mm,
it was in depth, and I feel it is needed for anybody
mm.
who is applying for freelancing uh, jobs to follow that structure.
Okay. Okay.
So the second one was the bonus winning proposals.
Okay.
The last one, which is the most interesting, last but not the least,
Mm.
is the success story of yourself.
Okay. Okay.
You, in the free webinar, you started telling story about yourself, what happened to you in 2008,
Mm. Yeah.
when there was a recession,
Correct.
and you were thinking the same what I was thinking, what I was going through.
Right.
So our stories are very closely relatable,
Mm, mm.
and the success story of yours truly inspired me.
Okay.
So these are
Okay.
the three things that helped me: step-by-step videos, the
Mm,
bonus winning proposals, and
mm.
the success story of yours.
Okay. And once the course videos have been watched, I also have offered 3 live webinars for the participants, wherein we were discussing the queries that you guys sent across to me. How did these bonus live webinars help you? What role did they play in getting these projects?
The step-by-step videos were very helpful, but again, when we were registering by ourselves,
Mm,
most of the participants, along with me also, felt that there are few questions which we need answers for.
right.
There is still some hand
Mm,
holding
mm,
that is needed. We
mm.
needed a mentor, we needed a guide who is experienced in already, who has experienced and already won so many projects, to help us guide through the profiles that we were trying to create.
Okay.
And the question and answer session, the free bonus live sessions that you conducted,
Mm,
acted as a liaison, like a bridge between what needed to be accomplished. So in
okay.
that way, it helped a lot. I myself have asked a lot of questions.
Right.
So it helped me a lot, and as well as the other participants also.
Yeah. So once you completed watching the videos, you also attended the live webinars where we had question and answer sessions. And then what? You started applying to projects straight away?
I did, sir. I started applying to projects
Mm,
straight away. As soon as, in fact, I started applying to the projects, I think after our first webinar itself.
okay. Okay.
Not the free one. After registering,
Okay.
when you gave us the insight of how to apply,
Mm, mm,
then I started registering on
mm,
the website straight away without
okay.
any time being wasted.
Okay. So how long did it take for you to get your first project from the time you started applying?
Okay. Yeah, you might not believe, I got the first job landed me just 10 days. Within 10 days, I was able to land the first
Wow.
job.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. And how did you feel when you got the first project?
How did I feel? I could just say, wow, you
Okay.
know, that's something. After a long time, I got that feeling of accomplishment,
Mm,
and I felt really good about it, because the situations were like that.
right. Right. So can
So
you
I really
share?
felt.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. You're saying
I
something?
really felt very good about it, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is it fine if you can share the details of the kind of work that you're currently involved in these projects online, the freelance projects?
It'll be my pleasure to share, sir.
Yeah.
Basically, I managed to get two projects. One is for US client,
Okay.
and this client is into Amazon retail arbitrage e-commerce
Okay.
business.
Okay.
And the second one is for an Indian client
Okay.
who is dealing with WordPress. They
Okay.
develop a lot of plugins and
Mm.
also stuff
Mm.
like that.
Okay.
So my role here, I have been appointed as a remote project manager.
Okay.
So this is the job I have managed to get.
Okay. Okay. So usually people, when they first hear about the online freelancing, people are very apprehensive as to the kind of work available, whether clients would really pay, what would be the skills that are needed, what qualification is needed. So now that you already picked up two projects, I guess you will be the right person to actually also comment on such opinions.
Right. Um, my entire professional experience has been in project management, but
Mm.
let me tell you, it has got nothing to do with the e-commerce, or it has got nothing to do with the WordPress,
Mm.
in which I have got jobs now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I uh, once upon a time, very long ago, at the beginning of my career, I tried to learn a language,
Mm.
programming language,
Okay.
but I literally failed. I soon realized that this is not my cup of tea.
Right.
But to be able to get jobs in online freelancing
Mm.
portals, I
Mm.
don't think whatever qualifications that we have got will
Mm.
impact a lot.
Okay.
Because take my case itself, I
Mm.
don't have any background in e-commerce or in
Mm.
Amazon.
Mm.
I don't have any experience working for a WordPress agency,
Mm.
but I am still able to pick up opportunities working for them.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So it really does not matter whether you have a bachelor's degree or you're a postgraduate. It really
Mm.
does not matter. What
Right.
matters is the way you convince people that you could do the job.
Yeah. So how do we convince the client that we are the right person? What are the two things that a freelancer has to keep in mind to get a job? I know one is the profile and then the proposal. What would you want to say about these two?
The profile and proposal. Proposals is more important for me
Mm.
because, as per my experience,
Mm.
uh, because once you see the job posting,
Mm.
each job posting, you have to write a separate covering letter. That itself is the proposal. In
Correct.
normal jobs, we call the covering letter, but here
Right.
they call it as a proposals.
Right.
Proposal is really very important. Preparing the proposal, there is a structure for it,
Right.
which you have shared with us.
I know.
And without that, I don't think it is a benchmark file that you shared with us. I am always having it even now when I'm trying to
Mm.
apply the proposals.
Mm.
And there is a structured way
Mm.
in which you have taken us through to prepare the proposals.
Correct.
When creating the proposals, we also need to make sure that we have relevant documents
Mm.
which will be attached to the proposal.
Right. Right.
For example, in my case, if I have to prove to the client that I
Mm.
have done work on project management,
Mm.
that I have prepared project charts, then
Mm.
I need to have the documents.
Right.
So there is a lot of details. I don't think the time is enough for us to go through
Obviously.
it.
Obviously.
You will be a better person to explain to the participants about that.
And then the both the projects combined, I understand now you have two projects in hand and both are hourly projects. Approximately how many hours per week are you required to work on these two projects?
Approximately 20 hours.
Okay.
Um, adding on to that, it's a total 20 hours, not 20 hours for each project.
Mm.
Both the projects need 20 hours.
Mm.
And I would like to add something. These 20 hours does not restrict me to work every day in particular time.
Mm.
The times are flexible.
Mm.
Um, it is up to me whether I work on Saturdays or Sundays. That is
Mm.
also flexible.
Mm.
I can, it's not that on an average, I need to spend only 4 hours per day, I can be flexible with the number of hours I work. But in a week, 20 hours. That's the
Okay.
final objective.
So 20 hours per week, in a month, it will be approximately about 80 hours a month, 80 to 100 hours a month.
Yeah, roughly around 80 to 100 hours per month. Yeah.
So how much
Yes,
would
sir.
you earn in the next 1 month with just these two projects in hand? Just curious, just
With
asking.
Right. With these two projects, I am pretty confident based on the numbers, somewhere between $600 to $700 per month.
Okay. Okay. So in Indian rupees,
And
it's close to about 50K. $700 is
50K, yeah,
approximately 50K now. Yeah.
50K, yeah.
Good.
And like I said, it is directly dependent on the number of hours.
Okay.
And some of the clients, especially my client, is so flexible that he has not offered me the upper limit of the number of working hours.
Okay.
So he has set the limit at 40. In the first week, he has set it when the contract began. It was at 10 hours. But looking at my work performance, he quickly changed it to 40.
Okay.
So it is up to me. I can scale up the numbers as I want, and
Okay.
that's one more magic.
So
You
40
are in
hours per
control
week,
of
you
your
are
time.
saying?
Yeah, 40 hours per week. That is
Oh,
only for
okay.
one project.
Okay. Right. Right.
Yeah.
So which means you decide how much you get to earn by the end of the month. You decide how many hours work you put in. Accordingly, your income is decided.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
in normal jobs, people when go to normal jobs, people say 9 to 5, but it's not just at 5 o'clock they will wind up.
Correct.
People put in 14, 17 hours, but
Right.
there is no proper justification to it. But
Yeah.
here you see each minute you are earning.
Right. Right. And you are earning in dollars sitting in India.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
What can be better than that? So I guess you would have already shared this news success story with your family, with your friends. What was their response?
Firstly, let's talk about how the other participants felt because we had 3 webinars.
Correct.
And before the third webinar could start, I already had one job.
Right.
So
Right.
as you know, you allowed me to interact with the
Right.
participants.
Correct.
Once you opened up the channel, everybody was interested in getting my phone number, my profile.
Right. Correct.
You know, they wanted to open WhatsApp
Correct.
channel. Yeah. So people are interested to know, and I am happy to help in any way possible. And you are there to help people like
Right.
me and multiply the number of people like me.
Correct.
Even in the family friend and in the friends friend, they find it very, very interesting. The only questions they were asking was, how did you manage to do it?
Okay.
When I told them I'm getting paid in dollars, especially.
Correct.
So
Correct.
yeah.
So how is this new earning opportunity impacting your current income, particularly in the current context of the COVID-19? How does this make sense? What does this mean for you?
Yeah. Prior to COVID, like I said, I was doing corporate soft skills training programs.
Okay. Okay.
But due to the situation, the soft skills training programs completely stopped.
Right.
Even though companies are willing to, they cannot do it as per the regulations.
Correct.
And we all know it will take, I don't know when, the companies to open and get the offline programs back and running.
Correct.
So it was a pretty depressing situation because my earnings were completely dependent on that. And once I found this opportunity and managed to get these opportunities, I feel very lucky and fortunate to say that a major contribution of my earnings is coming from this online freelancing jobs.
Okay.
So
okay.
That's the earning percentage. It has a significant impact on my monthly earnings.
I know. That's how I also felt when I first started off in 2008 when recession hit us. I was also into soft skills training. I was running my company, and then every client said that now they have no cash flows, no funds assigned, so training was stopped. So we were struggling to survive. That's how I actually got into freelancing. And I know this is the opportunity that everyone should consider, because online, recession or no recession, things continue to happen on the internet. And let's say if someone approaches you, asks you, what is that one suggestion you would want to give them? Particularly the participants who are currently undergoing the course, people have joined along with you in the same course. Some of them are yet to start, some of them had to apply. So what would be your one suggestion to them?
My one suggestion to them is would be not to lose hope,
Right.
because we will it's not guaranteed that all the jobs you apply online you will get everything.
Correct.
You also keep saying the conversion rate will be very less,
Yeah.
around 10 to 15%. But
Yeah.
having said that, you have to make sure you stand out
Correct.
with others who are in the league.
Correct.
And attending your course and taking the winning proposals and just follow instructions, as you
Okay.
keep saying.
Yeah.
So that will help a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I would just recommend people or suggest people, don't lose hope. There is always Mr. Bhaskar Karumpudi who will fill us with hope.
Okay. Okay. In fact, when you attended the free webinar and you decided to enroll for the course, along with you, I remember there close to about 150, maybe 250 people who attended along with you in the free webinar. Ultimately, about 35, 40 people enrolled in the course. The other 150 plus people have decided not to enroll. So if they were to approach you and ask you your advice, what would you say to them now? People are yet to enroll in the course.
Right. The people who are just contemplating, thinking to attend or not, my words for them is, if they're still thinking, then they've already lost the race.
Okay.
Because I feel, and the statistics also say, there is going to be around 40% job losses throughout the world.
Correct.
So where would these people end up later? Obviously, they will grow hungry for searching for jobs. And they will definitely explore the online freelancing.
True.
And the market at that time, or the number of opportunities will not increase, but the unemployment will increase.
Correct.
So it is better that we grab the opportunity now rather than suffering. So people who are still deciding, I would say they have already lost the game. I would just suggest them, just do it, just get enrolled for the course.
Is it easy to actually start getting into freelancing? Is it difficult? Now that you picked up 2 projects,
right?
What's your opinion?
It needs, I feel it needs tremendous efforts. I feel it is not easy, because I know our own batchmates, many of the participants, after I got the job, they were inspired and started applying jobs.
Correct.
But I don't think they have come across, or they have caught, they have managed to get any jobs. It's not easy, but if you work really hard, if you find out the tricks and techniques which you suggest in your course, I feel it is possible to get the opportunities.
So when you say it's not easy, is it because of the competition online, or is there any other reason that might hinder the individuals from getting projects on the internet?
I don't feel it is the competition online. I think it is more to do with how we portray our portfolio, our proposal, how we prepare our proposals. Adding on to that, there are a few more things. The discipline, especially.
Yeah. Okay.
I call it the 3D approach.
Okay.
The 3D approach, if you follow those 3Ds, then the 4th D will be free.
Okay.
I know it is. It sounds a little bit confusing.
What is the 4th D?
I'll get to that. So the 3D, first D is the discipline.
Okay.
You need to have utmost discipline when you are working online. Because the normal or the regular 9 to 5 jobs where we go to offices, people are there around you and you are being watched 24/7, or till the time you are working there.
Right.
There is somebody who is monitoring you,
right.
And you feel that you have to work because at least somebody is there to monitor or supervise you. But online freelancing jobs, there is nobody to sit next to you and watch closely what you are doing.
Correct.
So you tend to slip away.
Yeah.
You tend to go to a casual mode. So first thing is discipline.
Right.
That is the first D. Second D would be the dedication. You need to be completely dedicated to whatever you are doing. You can't take things lightly. When I was preparing my proposals, each proposal I spent minimum of 1.5 to 2 hours.
Right.
So you need that dedication. The
Yeah.
third D, you need to have that burning desire that you want to make things happen. You want to change your life. You want to be an inspiration to others also, not just you. Unless until you don't have this desire, it is very, very difficult.
Right.
So the 3 Ds as per me is the first one: discipline, dedication, and desire.
Okay.
If we follow this 3D, the fourth D will follow very freely. Fourth D is free. So that fourth D would be the dollars.
Okay. Right.
So this is the approach. This is the
Well
suggestion I
said.
have.
Yeah. Nicely put. So usually people ask, how many hours per day should I work as a freelancer? What would you want to say?
It depends on them, sir, and it also depends on the projects that they get, because there are two types of projects. I know you will be explaining this to the participants.
Yeah.
There are basically two types of projects. One is hourly based. The other is, it is based on the milestones, you can say.
Fixed fee.
Fixed fees.
Yeah.
So it is, to start with, I would say anything is okay. Hourly is a little bit more motivational, because the money is getting minted. Each minute you work, the money is getting minted.
Correct.
Yeah. So the more number, and if you convince your client that you are very good, too good for the job, then just like my client has done, they'll be very, very flexible. Because the Western people, US people, UK people, they're very liberal. Once the trust is established between you and them, they believe in you a lot. So you can increase the numbers based on your performance. Everything is in your hands.
Correct.
Either you losing is also in your hands, either you win is also in your hands.
Good, great. So maybe one or two last suggestions for someone who just is planning to start off as a freelancer online. Is there something, an advice, suggestion, something you want to share with them?
I think I've already told the 3D approach.
Right.
If they just follow that 3D approach, there will be a lot of success. There will be a lot of potential opportunities that they could realize.
Right.
And I also said, don't lose hopes.
Yeah.
Because it is usual that once we start applying, we feel that, okay, this might work out. And in my case, it has happened. One more important point, which I forgot to mention earlier, is in my case, it has happened that I applied a proposal today, and after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the client will come back. There are chances that the client will come back.
Correct.
And there is even one proposal which is pending status, which means an interview is yet to happen.
Correct.
Yeah. So don't lose hopes. Follow the 3D approach. Fourth D will be free. These are the two things I would suggest the people.
Okay. So thanks a lot, Srihari. Thanks for your time also, for accepting my request for this interview. And I know you're going to rock in the future. A lot of opportunities opening up online. And I also am aware that the effort that you put in, the dedication that you mentioned, the discipline, these are paying off now. And I'm sure you'll be able to continue to do that. Best of luck, Srihari. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.